Hi everyone, we want to take a few minutes to share the most important 2025 and 2026 legislative changes affecting rental property owners in California. Managing rental property in California continues to get more challenging every year, largely due to increased regulation. Today, we'll focus only on the changes that materially impact owners and explain how Tower Bridge has already built compliance processes to address them. The biggest change coming in 2026 is a new habitability requirement. Starting January 1st, 2026, California law will require that all rental units include a working refrigerator for any lease that is new, renewed, amended, or extended after that date. Refrigerators are now considered part of a unit's habitability. Missing or non-functioning appliances can create legal exposure for owners. For properties that historically rented without a refrigerator, this is a capital planning issue, not just an operational change. At Tower Bridge, we've already begun auditing units, identifying where refrigerators will be required, and building this into renewal planning so owners aren't forced into rushed or costly installs in 2026. One of the most impactful changes already in effect involves security deposits. And this area has become much more technical. Deposits are now generally capped at 1 month's rent, but just as important is how deductions must be documented. Effective in 2025, deductions require clear move-in photos showing the original condition, clear move-out photos showing tenant-caused damage, and repair invoices or receipts supporting the cost. Estimates alone are often no longer sufficient. If a repair is charged to a tenant, there must be proof the work was completed or will be completed at a reasonable cost. This means informal inspections and limited documentation are no longer defensible. At Tower Bridge, we've already built this into our process. Our inspections, photo standards, record retention, and accounting systems are designed to ensure that deposit deductions, when appropriate, are fully documented and defensible. As regulations increase, this level of structure is now essential to protecting owners. Another important requirement applies to rental buildings with 3 or more units. Properties with balconies, exterior stairs, decks, walkways, or guardrails more than 6 feet above ground must complete an inspection by January 1st, 2026. After that, inspections are required at least once every 6 years. A key clarification here is that the law requires inspections, not automatic repairs. Repairs are only required if unsafe conditions are identified based on existing safety and habitability laws. Tower Bridge is already tracking applicable properties and coordinating inspection timelines so owners can plan ahead rather than react. Eviction procedures also changed in 2025. Tenants now have more time to respond to eviction lawsuits, which means evictions generally take longer even when uncontested. For owners, this increases exposure to longer periods of unpaid rent. Because enforcement tools are slower, prevention matters more than ever. Our focus is on early intervention, compliance-driven notices, and risk management. Owners with 15 or more units must now offer tenants the option to report on-time rent payments to credit bureaus. Tenant participation is optional, but the offer and disclosure are required. This has already been built into Tower Bridge's compliance process, so owners meet the requirement without added burden. The big picture is this: managing rental property in California continues to become more regulated and more complex. 2025 is about documentation and defensibility. 2026 is about capital planning and physical compliance. None of these changes require alarm, but they do require planning, systems, and consistency. Our role at Tower Bridge is to stay ahead of these regulations and protect owners as the landscape continues to evolve. Thanks for watching.